harder with level design. Is that a thing? We'll see. Music's too loud. Probably not gonna talk too much about Minecraft. No, especially if I have to like pay money for servers and stuff to have a private world. It's really gay. I'm really impressed that they did that shit. Should be something like. Because I've got that addictive personality that if I get into Minecraft, it just won't stop. The seats looking something like that, maybe. How do those coaster seats look? Everyone's sitting in them. It's not realistic enough. A Sabins. Turn up mic. Mic's pretty high. You're gonna have to just turn up your volume. Or I'm gonna have to actually talk. Something like that. These are single file though. There we go. Something like that. The old Richie coaster. Breaking news, this man doesn't own Minecraft on the computer. Nope. Alright, Jed. I'll probably see you later tonight. Didn't get to play yesterday. So. Just gotta figure out how I want to do these chairs. Like that. Do I have the hipster chairs somewhere? Bet there would be A props, I'm almost certain. Yeah, there. Yes, this is like a super cool way to actually go faster is just steal Dennis's sprites and put them in your own thing. While GIMP can do lines just like that, yeah, you click once and then you hold down Shift. I've got a lot of custom keyboard shortcuts, but that one was baked in by itself. Give my guy some leg room. Yeah, that works. See if we can get a couple assets done. I want to get I got all my tiles for Fun Zone done, so hopefully I can crack out assets this week and next week, and I can move on because this map has taken me like the entirety of 2019. Yeah. Damn, but I'm already stuck to paint.net. Yeah, I've not really tried it. I've gotten too used to this one. So then, can I just? Ooh, no, it's not fit. All right. So I'm gonna have to. 2 pixels. Ah, perfect. Ish. Yeah, that'll work. We got our chairs. So now I gotta figure out what design I want on here, what color I want it to be. I always have my tile sheet open so I can just take colors from the level that it's from. You guys haven't even seen those, have you? And then make it a little bit lighter. Maybe not so light. It doesn't blend in with the tiles. Nope. The seats, yeah. There's an 8-player MP disaster going on right now. Oh, for that, I am going to learn probably next week how to do the port forwarding so I can make a tutorial video on it. What I can't believe so many people were asking for Hotline Miami co-op. Like, that's gonna have way less replay value than multiplayer, I would think. But it's upside down, that's weird. See, I can get a semi-normal looking star. Looks kind of bizarre. Yeah, any bigger, it's not gonna fit. Make it myself. You're honestly not going to see this thing for very long before it whisks off. What's up, Pigmicoink? What sprites do you usually replace? Whatever fits. I don't have like a set of favorite ones to replace or anything. I don't like that. It's just a lot of trial and error. I need to save this color that I keep losing. Right there. How's your day been? It's been alright. Kind of just started for me. I woke up like at 1. Yeah, but it just helps my brain to design it this way, and then I can rotate it later. Go back to my star brush. I love how wonky it gets. That's alright. Nah. I bet I could fix this. Making him not so fat. Then shrink it. Not sure if I like that. That'll work. So then you'll just take it, select it properly, put it on another layer. Boom. What happened? Why'd it do that? There we go. Did you fat shame the star? Yep. Rob, it's kind of sad that no one has used Crystal Castles songs in their campaigns, please. Crystal Castles. Like, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it's probably, looks like lyrics. Using lyrics. Sneak peek into Bean Chord. And then I was thinking of having like some like cool racing stripe. Best as I can. With the very thin margins I've got here. Weird band that makes weird songs. I feel like Sire talks about that shit all the time. Oh no, it's not perfectly symmetrical, is it? Means the star is too far to the one side. Should be... No, that's 4, so it's not gonna be perfect. Oh well. I just do that because I'm lazy. I think it's faster. Yeah, that works. Get these colored right, and then we can do shading. Sneak peek into Bean Chord. And the boring conversations we have there. Rob, how do you make levels harder? My current plan is to spawn the player in front of a guy with a machine gun behind glass. Yeah, lay gunner at the start of the map is a good one. You have open areas. You have not. You limit the players like weapons, like how much ammo they can get a hold of. I have these like cool stereo things. I don't think you can fit that in my current build. Yeah. Let's see here. I think it can fit the zone in there. Just put you right in the center. Fun. More centered. Yeah. Kind of want to have the wheels show up, but I feel like those are pretty covered. Pretty well underneath. And I gotta make it the right length because of, yeah, you'll see eventually. Not enough shading. Still more. There we go. That needs to be way darker. How do those bars work? Get like these silver bars like that, and then there we go. That'll be cool. Yeah, but essentially to make levels being difficult, gotta put the player in situations that he doesn't want to be in. You gotta put situations where he doesn't have the power. Where if he does shoot, it's gonna put him in aggro more enemies. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do it. It's kind of hard to like put into words, but yeah, there we go. I can just copy that a whole bunch. If my hotkey will work. Almost works. Human Being 3? Yes. Casually mentioned that I casually mentioned that it was a thing and everyone was like, what? Talking about the multiplayer? How'd you get your hands on the multiplayer mod? Okay, yeah. Yeah, SI just brought it up. Then Plank invited me. Make a Patreon for $100 and make HV3 Patreon only. I think that'd be pretty unpopular. Yeah, I just kind of spur of the moment. I almost bought Minecraft because it was on sale, and it was like, oh fuck, if I do that, I'll I'll never finish Human Being, or it'll get delayed like another couple months. The way that Red Dead stole like 3 months of my development time from it. I'm pretty motivated right now though to like continue continue pressing on for this summer. So there you go. I like that. I just gotta shade the body. I really wish I could have wheels though. I think thinking of something like right here. Kinda looks alright. Just thinking of like wheels and springs and whatnot. Something complex, but this is not space. Ugh. Man, I can't wait to start modding so I can just choose the size of my sprites and I'd have to find a replacement. Yeah, I should be ready for a terrible tutorial. Oh yeah, so I made some shit ass school project last night. I once downloaded hacks for Mitten 2. I've already got all the locations planned out for Yunbin 3. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I like that. I'm just dealing with a deficit on space. Probably too dark. Probably too light. Never good with my shading. Will HP3 replace every sprite? That's a lot of sprites. It'll replace most of them, I would say. Hundreds. But every sprite sounds a bit daunting. I once saw a whole campaign with no shading, yeah. Shading is very important to giving your sprites texture. What happened on the other side? I don't know. I don't care. Two 2001. Squatch Discord should ban itself, to be honest. I think I left Squatch Discord. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not part of it anymore. Every Discord that I'm in that's not Human Being 3 is muted though, so just out with productivity. Recently, I even banned my own meme channel because this is wasting my time. I'd see that little like Discord notification pop up, and I would back out of what I was doing to check it, see what was coming up, and it was always just garbage. Probably gonna delete the channel. Not even my own Discord members know how to meme properly. Robin, your HV3 dev update, you showed gameplay of a level with diagonal walls. How did you do that though? It's literally just an object. It's not a wall object. I guess I should answer with magnets. Fun. For fun zone. Alright, that's pretty good. Especially because you're not going to see this sprite for very long, because it moves. And then you override it, and we dump it. And then I get my little notebook out, and I draw a line right through that one. Next, we have coaster controls, but this one's going to be difficult. Halamami as a whole has very vibrant colors and would fit well with dark colors. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like Midnight Animal dark colors? I disagree. Look at all these colors. Look at all my tiles. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got so many props, I've got 2 separate folders. Prison. Alright, so I think we have a job for all of these. The first, 2? The coaster controls. And then we've got, like, the goofy things, right? Besides Deep Red campaign, which is the worst you ever played, there's a lot. Like anything with the word jacket, like J-A-K-T, pretty fucking trash. Oops, there's this. OGJ, so pretty trash. Young Salmon, I am not gonna ask you how you did the dynamic windows with the cars, but they were cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. I was like, just sitting around thinking about that. Alright, look at all those buttons. It's a roller coaster. How many freaking buttons do they need? Look at all those. So it's a little screen surrounded by a bunch of buttons, and like, looks like the nuclear launch panel. Look at this shit. That's amazing. Alright, so the first 2 are like that. Let's see here. probably not really well spaced out, are they? Something like that. What's the difference? The screen is 8. That is not 8. That's pretty good. Could we make some sprites in Photoshop as well? Yeah, I know Mac uses Photoshop, but I'm poor. I don't own Photoshop. Git serves me well, for the most part. It's got a couple annoying things. I don't like the text editor. And like the new update, when I got my new PC, I downloaded the latest version again. And it used to be like, if I have this and it's on its own layer, I could erase sections, and I like that to like place it places. And it's like the alpha channel is locked, and I have not yet figured out how to unlock that channel to erase. But yeah, I like it. So, and these will probably be a darker pink when I'm done with it. You have one that's like off. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then for the computer, I'm gonna do a little technique that I did in the past. There you go. Too many shades, really, but I like the effect it has. It's actually probably not that. It needs to be darker. There we go. Sorry, I'm all snotty. I bet it sounds really gross. Been having allergies today. Throat's still sore. There we go. Will I get banned if I join Squatch Chord and start a fight? Maybe. Squatch Chord, more like Hotline betraying Chord. Moving on to fucking Lisa. And I've been meaning to play Lisa, so I can't even watch their videos anymore because of, I don't want to spoil the game for myself. They're pretty trash at Hotline, though. Because it's cool I don't have competition anymore. I need to get a good mic, and I could probably make some cool Hotline Miami in-depth videos that aren't just reading from the wiki. Then they, you know, kind of go into more detail as to each character, what they represent. Should I have a design? I still have the star brush. That's not dark enough. Why is Silent Maybe 2 better than 1? I don't know, a trillion different reasons. Plays better, number 1. It's got good levels. Story's got a real message to it. It's not just trippy bizarreness. No. No. I start arguments in Civic Court about Hotline Miami 2 daily, and I've gotten a few people to check the editor out. Rob, have you seen Endgame? No, I haven't seen an Avengers movie since Iron Man 3. But, gonna go see John Wick 3 on Friday. I already got my ticket. Get me hype. Excited. Got like a 90-something on Metacritic, yeah? See, I have already Googled it. Yeah, 98 on Rotten Tomatoes, but a 74 on Metacritic. But then if you check, it's only like 2 bad reviews. And, like, all the bad reviews, it's like, oh, it's violent. Which is really funny. You're like, no shit, it's John Wick. It's violent, and there's no consequences to the violent. Hotline Miami 3 may be cool, but get ready for a twisted experience on Begotten 3. Just, your JC didn't account, so is this just another one of those, like, spam meme things? The JC didn't thing is kind of funny, but I bet, like, 90% of you bitches haven't even played the game. I own the game, and I haven't even played it. I think Castle Hearth sent it to me. So, someone gave it to me. Like John Midnight, but better. John Midnight, but better. I mean, you can't multiply anything by 0. John Midnight is beat the lowest kind of OC you can have. Sad man in black wants to kill whole world. And if there's more to that story, we'll never know because, cancelled. Get my dirt. Get my funk. Yeah, that'll work. And then for this one, let's change some of the buttons around. So, get some blue buttons. Some yellow buttons. I want to make like the lever, like you see what I mean when I make it. Rob, are you dummy thick? This video is me online. You make your own conclusion about it. Make a Frank West mod. Who's Frank West? I know Frank Woods. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. Frank West. Oh, is this guy. I didn't play the first Dead Rising. I played the second and the third. So literally the two without him. Yeah, Jed and I played the third together because it was like one of the only games to exist on the Xbox One at the time, and we had some fun laughing at it. It's a really dumb game. Don't know how to make this good. I need to blow my nose. I need to get some tissues. Rob, the reason anyone would play Minecraft for a reason other than making a super duper cool roller coaster is completely 100% beyond me. Yeah, see, I'm making a roller coaster right now, y'all. I don't even need Minecraft. God is simply dying, and you may finish him off in Begotten 3. So, can you ban the JC Den, motherfucker? Alright. Dead Rising 2 has a Frank West spin-off. It gives a DLC. Surround the gray with yellow and black danger tape. Set it apart from the pink shading. I like that. Danger. I'm gonna lighten it up a bit so it doesn't blend in with this. I can cut it off here. I'll take the Halimami tutorials by storm. Should they be inline or outlined? Oops. That works. Yeah, I like that danger tape. That's cute. See ya, Icy Toaster. Appreciate you checking in. Push it up high like that. Doesn't conflict. Hey, Lucrium. I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, Jerry, I can just check it on my phone. Rob knows blowing ASMR. Yeah, it's probably a like a JC Denton style meme where it's like go out there and just and say Begotten 3. Just some goofily obscure game. That's what I'm gonna assume it is at least. I don't like that either. It's like have you played SCP-SL? No. Check out it. See if I got DM'd by Jerry. Did everyone say hi to Jerry? Jerry's a sweetie pie. Bruh, gotten. You're still streaming? Yeah. How long has it been? It's probably been an hour or something. I've gotten like a grand total of like 6 items done. Alright. So the other one, it was gonna be like a bunch of eggs, nests. So. That's centered. Looks pretty centered. That's my budget straw. Looks way too many shades for this though. Try it again. See if I can fuck with it. Yeah. Big ol' asshole, huh, Foos? It's your first thought? I'm a big proponent of letting your programs work for you. Did you just call me a program? Nah, you're in too far into it, Jerry. You're a slave, not a program. Is Rob drawing belly button? So this is supposed to be a chicken nest. Which... I feel like it's pretty close. Yeah, look at those little guys. Ooh, that one's pretty ugly. That guy. That is a wooden ball. Oh, these are probably all carved, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, it looks like a chicken nest. Look at the texture for Half-Life. Everyone's a critic. Here's the, it's gonna be like... Hide a Richard in there. Yeah, I'm gonna draw eggs. Just want the nests to look a bit more varied. pressing question is right now, will HB hashtag have flaming chainsaws? I don't think so. What makes you think that? Is this Minecraft music? Is that what I'm hearing? That's what you guys are saying? Minecraft 2. But will Human Being 3 have normal chainsaws? I don't know. Should it? Human Being 2 had chainsaws. Hotline Miami 2 had chainsaws. You guys aren't chainsawed out? Rob, what have I missed in 5 minutes? I've sprited some more stuff. See, YouTube's starting to do this all of a sudden. It really annoys me. It's like people use you for background music. Please stop. For my endless chill mix. What else is in here? Definitely gonna get copyright struck. But I don't care too hard. There we go. I just want to put it there. Gotta find more varied spots. Okey-dokey. No time for eggs. Keep it slightly like that. What should an egg look like? I want to try to make it look oval. Rob, will there be a Johnny Sin cameo? Make some goofy big eggs. One of the nests will have just one big ol' egg. Oh, that's one thing I hate about it. Is like the certain zoom commands, I can like fuck up the levels of zoom. Sometimes that really drives me nuts because I can really screw myself over. And I'll just save and restart GIMP so it goes back to the original like amount. This one's gonna get a shit ton of eggs. I hate how in GIMP if you delete the first word it turns into the original font. Yes! Holy shit. I hate the text editor in GIMP. Photoshop's gotta have a way superior one. Looks pretty nice. I like that. Why none of the ads and fan films of Hotline Miami follow the source material? I didn't make them. I feel like they follow it. I'm not sure you're talking about ads, but the source material, like for fan films, like there's plenty of fan films where it's like some jacket character going around, like some 50 blessing agent. Hotline Miami game is probably impossible to commit to film to keep the story the exact same. It just doesn't work like that. It's a very much like video game narrative, the way that it's like intro, phone call, gameplay, cutscene, and that'd be a really bizarre film to see. So yeah, especially the way the games leave the story so open-ended with all the 50 blessing agents. That's why, like, fan films focus on the 50 blessing. Like that's what everyone likes, is the dude in the mask going around killing mobsters. As for ads, I guess you're talking about maybe the Martin Brown trailer for the first game, which I don't know. That's them being weird artsy people. Having a different character than like what's actually committed. It was really funny since I saw that trailer, I was convinced that Martin Brown, like in the first game, that was what it was until I played it. The Mero, I don't know what you just said. The narrative doesn't work outside of video game context. Okay, yeah. Because it's about video games. Yeah! There you go. Danny backing me up, what I just said. Danny chilling here. Danny, teach me how to Sprite good. What do you even mean, bro? A Hotline film starring Ryan Gosling would be amazing. Yeah, make it directed by Quentin Tarantino. Oh my goodness. More contrast? Probably. What am I doing? What's the helicopter thing named? I think I have it written down wrong here. Roof helipad. Typed in the word pad. Oh, it was under fans, that's why. I was looking for jungle. Y'all acting like you haven't read that incredible film script posted on the main sub a year ago. Was there really? Like... I can't tell if you're joking or not, calling it incredible. There's that one dude working on the TV script for the longest time and like giving updates, and no one was like listening to him. Alex Jones was the main antagonist of the script. Okay, alright, I remember that. I remember that. Alex Jones. Imagine thinking Alex Jones is the greatest threat to American sovereignty. That funny little man and his conspiracy theories. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Is it a small one? That looks pretty big. Big old metal windmill. There. Huh. Isn't it gonna be fun to Sprite? Thoughts on Blank Banshee? I don't know what that is. To have thoughts. Political streamer. Alex Jones is harmless. Not that he's... Rob buys a web stream, yeah. Not that I'm saying that he's correct about anything. If you watch the 2 Joe Rogan podcasts that he's done, like, his theory about how the world works is radically different than the last time he was on. It's... Rob listens to this kind of music, doesn't know what Blank Banshee is. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Blank Banshee. Like, a lot of times I just let it go on in the background. I don't pay attention to what's playing. Jacket's putting all the chemicals in the feed and turn the frickin' chickens gay. What do we get here? How big is this baby? 49 or 79. So I'm pretty sure that last one doesn't get used. It's like the meta. Oh, it does. Okay. So the full thing. Sometimes like one strip of the pixel on here doesn't end up in game. And you have to like look at the meta file to make sure you're not gonna have like a line of pixels cut off. So it's 80. There's not gonna be like a strip of pixels dead center. It's gonna be two. So it's like. This will be like the box that holds it. This not really that though. There's this box. Huh. Maybe I should just start out with the windmill. I was thinking like these like rectangles that are diagonal. What direction do they point? Now we're in the big windmills. Another thing I'll just do is let other people figure it out. Look at other pixel art examples. Usually it's not from the top-down perspective though, but it gives me ideas of techniques because I'm not an experienced pixel artist. I feel like instead of the blade being the distinctive part, it might just have to be the tail. If I buy Minecraft for you, will you die? Can you gift people Minecraft? Doubt you can. Yeah, hell yeah, Minecraft windmills. If I was making a Hotline Miami-esque game, any gameplay ideas you think could change it up in a good way? I'm considering melee durability. Yeah, I've considered that too, but it would only further nerf melee weapons. I don't know. How lmao is a perfect game. Any attempts to change it? That's not true. But I don't know. No one gift on Minecraft. Yeah, don't spend money on me, you guys. You don't need to. At least on Minecraft. Send me all the super chats you want, though. These are all from the front, because that's the sensible way to do a pixel art windmill. Also, they're all like ancient ones, not the farm windmills that I'm thinking of. Why am I? Maybe I'm misunderstanding how a windmill works. Why are they to the side? Huh. So the idea was like these, but they get like progressively shorter. Probably like they get progressively darker in color. Maybe I should have had. The tail can spin at 180 degrees. The way it's pointed dictates the way the wind is blowing. I always thought the whole thing spun. Alright, see you, Gus. Buy and grab 1,000 plus V-Bucks. Woo, that's something else, isn't it? I played 2 games of Fortnite, never again. Yeah, I tried it out when it first went free to play, cause like I was paying attention to the zombie mode. I was like, oh yeah, this is by the Gears of War guys. This might be interesting. And they're like, hey, we got a free to play battle royale mode. And it was like, oh well, PUBG's not on Xbox yet. I'll give that a shot. And then I didn't like it. And then it exploded and became the biggest thing in the fucking world. Yeah, the whole thing spins at 360 degrees, but the tail itself can spin and gives more accurate depiction of wind direction. Alright, Farmer Foos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we got our little nose. He's also very thin. Welcome, Sunny Jim. Also at an angle, aren't they? Ish. Can you? Come on. I can't sprite to save my life. This is a difficult thing to make. I was like, oh, what's a sprite item? I might as well make it a hay bale. Make it way easier. Because I don't think I can do this from a top-down perspective. Hello, fellow intellectual Robert. Do you agree that attempts to call us elitists are but failures to comprehend our might and majesty? Really liking this playlist you have on? Yeah. Windows 96 makes some of the only like listenable vaporwave. You're still watching me, Danny? What the hell? Don't you have Roberto is a quitter? It's it is a what is it? Like a game dev slogan, kill babies. This is definitely a fucking clump of cells right now. Yeah, the angles help the wind. Okay, yeah. Smart enough. Yeah, geez, Foos, you sure know your windmills well. Yeah, Danny's challenging me, so I gotta finish it. Was X. Yeah, it's kind of a genre I haven't really like investigated a ton. More like I found Windows 96 and I like it. Blank Banshee and like a lot of the other stuff. Any stuff with like really slowed down vocals, I'm not a huge fan of. Except for the the famous Macintosh album. Fucking peasants can't handle how good we are at making levels so much above them, weird gentlemen. Okie I'm just not sure how to get this to look nice. Cause like as soon as I try and expand on the size of the blade, it looks ridiculous. Something like that, maybe. I feel like I fucked up the gap. They're not like even. These two are fucking off. Doesn't have to be huge, does it? What do you think, guys? It needs to be bigger than that, doesn't it? Try to keep going with this idea. I live on a farm and I have no clue how the fuck they work. Really? You got any animals on that farm? Zaya Shed memes. Best memes. What do you think of this, guys? Those look like the propeller blades of a plane. The windmill blades are like straight on one side and angled on the other. What? Hey Matt. Hey Rob. Mac is gonna take a few sensual pics of himself ready for your Discord to get. What? Okay, yeah, I can check the shit on my phone, Jerry. I hope Mac doesn't pro Jared himself. Firestarter is on hold. I did not know that. I have GIMP, but I have a hard time comprehending anything complex in MS Paint. It's hard to figure it out at first, but you know, just try out all the tools, and there's tons of tutorials everywhere about GIMP because it's free. What Firestarter get put on hold? I think what my big failure is I'm not making the blades anywhere near big enough. Here, I'm gonna save this for later. I don't know. Just put it right here. Because Dappy's on hiatus. I thought it was Plank's thing. I thought it was Plank's project. Okay. Gotta brush my teeth now, don't do anything amusing I would regret missing. Time to say the N-word. Brush his little teeths. You know, my little brother, when he was real young, had this bizarre fear of brushing his teeth. He just hated it. We're back to square one, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? What if I just made this bigger? Heated gamer moment, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, my brother hated brushing his teeth when he was a kid. And, so, like, he was, like, his door was open in his room one night, and so, like, I took toothpaste on my finger, and I, like, tried to put it up, like, put the toothpaste, like, on his face. And, like, I didn't even touch him, and he smelled the toothpaste and woke up and freaked the fuck out. And I lost PS2 privileges for, like, the entire summer. Because he was, like, inconsolable. It woke up the whole house. Los Muertos and Pochos look like the only campaigns this year. Hey, Human Bean might come out this year. Toothpaste. Ah, now everyone's gonna claim I assaulted my brother. Nah, it's just a little fucking prank from a kid to another kid. These are just so thin. It's and curved and stuff. That's why I think it's gonna be so difficult to put on. I like this. Everyone's saying it looks like a propeller blade though. I can't imagine Firestarter delayed that long. Yeah, I was seeing Dappy with a bit of activity. Human Being Theory when it's done. Yeah, pretty much. So let's see if I just can grow these. See if that. I definitely have to fix the outline. Like if it was just bigger. Yes, the 3 curse. Yeah, it is a curse, isn't it? It also helps, like, or hurts that I'm actually trying to put effort into this one. Everything in the Hotline custom content scene soon. Too busy watching each other live stream, reading each other's chats. Definitely something I might want to put back on hiatus here. This windmill sprite. I almost quit, and then Danny was like, "Rob's a quitter." I was like, "No, I can do it." That was the motto of Duke Nukem Forever. Yeah, but didn't follow through with it, did it? It came out fucking raw. Alright, what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, those small buildings. Tattoo shop. Yeah. Man. I hate it when you think of a sprite to do and it just turns out way more complex than you initially imagined it. I bet Broccoli could fucking pull this out in a heartbeat. Nah, that's a funny one. I think this is good enough that people can like tell what it is. Not really seeing any other suggestions in the chat. Man, I'd love to buy a windmill from the pond guy. I see it right here. That's a fat one. He's got a fat base. A fat windmill. The pond guy. That weirdo from the pond wants to sell me his windmill. Excuse me. You missed Rob saying the N-word. Yep. Tired old joke. That joke's getting pretty old, isn't it? Now gotta be finding the N-word jokes getting old, don't you? Thick base. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why you're laughing that hard. So what's the rest of it look like? This thing's the windmill's also kind of in the like the blade part's kind of in the center too. Man. Humor in general is getting pretty old. Honestly, if you look at the memes that are posted in my memes channel on my Discord, you would think the same thing, that humor is dead. Or I'm just an old fart who doesn't understand the young kids' jokes, I suppose. Don't understand the children anymore. What is this? That's why it started so weird. Get some Russian tunes. I really like this album. Apparently everyone else does too, because it got recommended like everyone at the same time. It's okay, I don't understand. Like, I've honestly considered banning Brick from the server for his memes, like multiple times, because it's like I'm so sick of like working on Human Being, and I see a little like Discord notification, like there's activity, and it's just Brick saying something fucking retarded, and it's like this, and ad nauseum. It's complete. He's repeating himself for the trillionth time, and it's like I don't want to waste my time with you in this garbage. This needs to be like way bigger, and I think I'm just gonna, because I don't want it to keep curving back that way, so I'm thinking just longer. Yeah, you just posted cringe, whatever. Like, planks can sometimes be funny. Like, what annoys me about Plank is that he'll repeat it ad nauseum, but Bricks were never funny, and he continues to repeat them. I just don't like seeing them that much. So, the other option I have is to ban him from Distilled Autism, my meme server. I don't know. I've talked to him a couple times. Be like, hey, can you stop memeing in general? He's like, yeah, sure, dude. And he does it again. How are your memes? Your memes are fine. Him, Plank, and Swampy are like the worst offenders. Just make it like. And like it's hard to be like, oh, I'm banning you because I don't like your memes, but at the same time, it really is annoying to see shit that like that's just retarded like that daily, and at the same time wastes your time. But I don't really want to mute. I don't want to have to hide from sections of my own server, you know? That was huge, because it is huge. Oh, okay. Then we'll have like breakups. Your memes are pretty funny, Jay, until like they get super racist. Like memes that are like relate to the server or the community are usually pretty funny. But it's like the trillionth fishing meme that like you know is disingenuous. It's like, can you fuck off with that shit? And it's just like it screams the unfunny memes like that. A lot of times, like especially when they're super lazy, like maybe initially there was some pioneer out there with a new brand of comedy, i.e., like Filthy Frank. But a lot of people who like take to that kind of humor that's like not actually funny, it's people who actually aren't funny, and they use it as like a crutch. Rob died to windmill, lol. How would you do it, Danny? Oh, oops, I mean to delete it. I like this. Get the shading less stupid in a couple areas. Also, Rob, you're SOL. I don't know anything about windmills. Yeah, but you can spread anything, can't you? You're like a actual real game dev. Rob cries on stream because he doesn't know how windmills work. Don't know how to convert them into Hotline Miami top-down sprites. That's what I'm crying about. How long have I been on this fighting windmill? And now, children, you know why it takes so long to make a human being level. So. That face when Beancord sells a Venom emote. I can delete it. I don't care if it's hammered. I think it's good. It's tail. It's not fold to the side. I want it backwards, like the pawn guys here. Wait, Rob has good humor, thinking face? Oh no. I just got roasted. I mean, it would take less time if you didn't take a 2-week vacation. It was 8 days. It wasn't 2 weeks. Not that I immediately went back to work. Rob lied about Human Being 3. What'd I lie about, Danny? Let me know. But Leet Spy, Boomer Omega. Rob is the only one who partakes my interest of boomer shooters. Yeah, Zaya sent me a $5 off code for the new Blood game, which I was hyped for, but then it was like, oh, you gotta wait 2 weeks for this trade to go through. So I started playing Brutal Doom again. That's what I did for most of yesterday. because I never actually played version 21. I'd only played version 20. Version 21 just refused to work on my old laptop. But yeah, it's pretty cool, the stuff that they added. I love kind of details like that. It's got a lot of the same appeal to it that the first Hotline did, where you just make a mess and then you can just walk through it, and there's just a mess everywhere. Let's see here. Some more washed out. I gotta play Brutal Doom at some point for reasons. Rage 2. Rage 2 looked interesting. Not $60, probably worth it. I like the old one, actually. It's like just a guilty pleasure shooter. And it's like the only AAA game to launch on Steam this year. But I got things to do. I got human beings to develop. I don't have time to enjoy myself. It's great for old time boomer. Honestly, it's kind of good that you had to wait for the trade because it's kind of buddy. Well, you think they're gonna fix it in only 2 weeks? I watched the Civi vid and like the way he described its bugginess was like it doesn't feel like the original, but that doesn't mean that it's like unplayable. But G-Man Reviews also gave a positive review to Fallout 76, so maybe I shouldn't take everything he says so seriously. Rage 2 has microtransactions and a ton of stuff now, so everyone's shitting on it. Oh. Ooh, it has microtransactions? Oh, hell yeah, it's time for the best song in this album. I actually like the first song in this album the best. So on this one. I guess they're all in... Oh, they aren't in acrylic. What's this one called? 12... Volney? Yeah, I sent that album to Mac, but like, hey, this would be cool for Hunter, and I don't know if he used anything from it. Wow, I discovered Civi 11 a few months ago. Now everyone's starting to recognize him. Yeah, he's growing big. The whole boomer genre, I think, is getting bigger and bigger. Like I've been following G-Man Reviews since like 2016, and he's exploded. And the reason I like him is because he's like actually positive about things. He's not just a YouTuber that bitches about shit. Like he's a dude with an actual general love for games. He's not someone like Zero Punctuation who despises 90% of what he plays and plays like genres that don't appeal to him. I can't stand Yahtzee for that. He's funny as like a comic, but it's not fair to games. Naked Corey DLC confirmed? No. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 has microtransactions that you unlock everything instantly. That's amazing. Yeah, I can't even fault video game companies for including microtransactions at this point. It's so tried and true as a method to make money. You have to be an idiot for not including them. Like seriously. Like, it's your fault for buying them. That's my hot take. If you've ever bought a microtransaction, you're complicit in it and can't really complain that they're still getting made. I've never bought a microtransaction. I played through all of GTA Online throughout almost its entire lifespan without a microtransaction, but my friends did. So usually it was me playing with their toys. But yeah, I think everyone's just waiting for like laws to get passed to ban like loot boxes and stuff. Microtransactions in like the traditional sense aren't going to get banned. But what's great is like devs are shifting the fucking goalposts as to what qualifies as a microtransaction. Like Randy Pitchford was like, "There's no microtransactions," and he meant loot boxes, but they're still going to have like the paid uh like outfits and shit like that you can only unlock through money. It's ridiculous. Shammy more like the whiny little bitch who's genuine fucking pretentious asshole. Yeah, like if it's like some cartoon character, like I think that's why people like Civvy too, is because he's positive about what he enjoys, and he'll throw shade at stuff occasionally, but it's still just a breath of fresh air compared to like the fucking like anime card and like wolf caricatures that just shit on stuff. It's just not a good way to live life. It's depressing if everything sucks. If you can't enjoy things. Why even in this genre? If there's like 2 things that you enjoy in the entire genre. Gonna have to do some magic with this shading to make it work. But I'm not against this. These are more like X's. The only stupid thing game companies are doing is not selling multiplayer only games with bots. I don't know if that's stupid. I mean, in this day and age, most people have a solid internet connection to play multiplayer games at any time. It's funny seeing you throw shade at Shamizaya because you liked him at first, didn't you? I remember it wasn't until I started objecting. Shitting on people like Shammy. So-and-so sucks. It kind of came from an era where video games had just a lot of issues. Like Halo 4 and whatnot, and so it got huge. Like, because people were shitting on like games that were actually bad. And then they had to like keep that going. Like, I hate everything. Holy fuck. Imagine being that person. Imagine that's your life is is like your life is dedicated to finding things you hate and having to talk and experience them ad nauseum. I would hate my life if I hate everything. So, do you actually talk to Civizaya since you're a mod? Like, he actually has contact with you and whatnot? Make him do a hotline video. Use your influence. I should make the windmill. Yeah, that'd be smart. Pro Blood, Pro Wing, Pro Doom are all great. Yeah, I've been watching those. He more than likely won't do a video about it, but we've talked about me making a hotline level based on his clusterfuck of a universe. He has a universe? Yeah, you guys are, you guys are seeing yourselves in chat here, so I think I'm gonna make this green next. Seriously, does get him to get him to make a hotline video. We need someone. We need someone to do it. We need a hero. Someone to bring attention to our struggling little community. Maybe that looks better. Green like a bean. Eat. If you watch his Colonial Marines video, it would mostly be the prison break that happens when Civi finishes reviewing the game. Mm. I'm excited to see him play Duke Nukem Forever when he gets like what is it, 100,000? That's the requirement. That'll be fun. Watch the video of Randy Pitchford giving a tour on Gearbox in his house. It is uncomfortable. Is that new? I like how everyone's just shitting on Randy Pitchford. He's such a funny man. Like, like, unintentionally funny. Like, my Discord, especially Plank, really had it out for him even before this whole Borderlands 3 thing. Guess he's been infamous for a while now, ruining Colonial Marines, Battleborn. Not that I want him to get fired. I think it's a bit, I don't know, cruel to be like Jim Sterling is demanding his firing for all this stuff and like the alleged porn incident, and it's like, come on, man, dude's got like a wife and kids. I know that you want like video game companies to not make any money. This isn't terrible. I like this. Just took some perseverance. What do you think, chat? You guys hate this? Caraman notices USB stick on desk. Speaking of Wander, we should probably play Borderlands 2 again. I kind of forgot about Borderlands 2. Yeah, we left off like halfway through it. I feel like you can tell it's a windmill. Get like bolts. When Dusk Co-op isn't coming out till after the mod tools. Oh, Dusk is getting mod tools? What's up, Silver Beast? Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of mod tools stuff coming out. We got Proteus coming out the end of the in like September. I want to start Doom mapping. Playing Brutal Doom again. I think it'd be fun to try some Doom maps. Learn 3D game design. Make this bigger. Smaller. Yeah, it'd be interesting to make some Dusk levels. We need more levels that were like huge. Like every once in a while, Dusk would open up and it would be massive, and you could just hop around. But there's a lot of you just going through corridors, and I didn't like that as much. I'm wondering if I should put the squares like underneath here. Like it's too spread out. No fat blades. This could be like 2D forest walls. It's retro. I think games now just need more open levels in general. Yeah, the mine level in episode 1 is generally up. It's just any of the close quarter stuff I wasn't huge about because they're so fast and you can like strafe hop really easily, and so like when it opened up, it really felt right, and it just didn't forever. Like the whole game, it's pretty close quarters except for a couple of like set pieces. And so if I had to complain about Dusk, that's what it'd be. Okey-dokey. I think I've spent enough time on the roof helipad / windmill, and I'm pretty happy with it. Dual wielding sawn-offs is worth the struggles. Are you talking about Blood? Blood's got the sawn-offs. Dusk has got cool lever actions. I really love the animation for those. It's sawn off lever actions, come on. I don't think you can saw off a lever action. If you saw off a lever action, you're gonna cut the capacity tube off. You're gonna cut the spring. Sure as I thought I had to do more. What else we got here? It's a home album. Both Dusk and Blood, great shotgun on Evil into the action. The Winchester from Terminator is sawn off. I guess if it's got a really long barrel, sure. Hey, how's the windmill going? I finished it. You just missed it. You're gonna have to scroll. You're gonna have to scroll to find it. Showing you there's any spoilers. This is all the tiles you'll see in Human Being so far. I've left plenty of space, and it's also a goddamn mess, but it makes sense in my brain, so. Hey, this song was in Wild Thing. I suppose it was. I don't remember it, but I believe you. Show the arcade tiles, Rob. Oh yeah, that's actually not on a tile though. That's me cheating. Rob, a good stare would be like 90-degree stare. Like, do you understand? You talking about like corner stairs? Those exist. I've seen people make those. So these are like skyscrapers, I guess. So. Let's chill. Yeah, Mac. Everyone, welcome, Mac. Howdy, Mac. How you doing, buddy? Did you just ban Gus on accident? Oh, damn, there should be. Hey, dude. Yeah, just me chilling, interacting with chat, and trying to get some stuff sprited. Ah, shit, I just put chat away. Left chat. There we go. No, I liked Gus. Saya. Saya, bring Gus back. Sorry, Gus. How did you spill milk on your phone and ban one of my fans, Zaya? How did you manage that? I thought I could trust you. It's gonna be like a neon sign. Can he still watch the stream at least? Can he know that we are apologetic to him? I don't like that. Alright, hold on. I don't know what I'm gonna show, so that's why I'm... Okay, let's make sure this works. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's go try to find Gus. Creator Studio. Is it a permanent ban, Zaya? Hey Rob, you're gonna show progress on Human Being 3 on your server frequently, right? Yeah, I do. I've been working on it. Why is it so blurry? What the fuck? Alright, alright, let's just... Was it a permanent ban? Oh, that paid memberships. Participants. Gus. Okay, I'm seeing Gus here. Go back. Settings. Don't cry over spilled milk. Let's see here. I can manage moderators. So participants, Gus. It won't let me like click on him though. It won't let me click on any of y'all. Unban someone from YouTube live chat. Okay, gotta go to community. That might have not. That might be different now. Other features, playlist, custom channels. I don't see community anymore.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is your show you how
Very
to
annoyed with you
unblock
right now,
or
Zaya.
ban someone from your YouTube channel. So you can
In the upper right-hand corner, click Dashboard.
Okay, this
and then come
video's
down to
ancient.
Community
This video's ancient. Remove moderator. Alright. What's new? Settings. Community. There we go. I don't see Gus under hidden users. You sure you didn't like time out him or something? Yeah, he's not under my hidden users. Oh, did taking away Zaya like free him? Alright, well, that was a fun waste of time. Thanks, Zaya. And we're back. Guess lives. The stream is saved. No, you can't, Zaya. Honestly, that fits better, so maybe I should do that with the rest of them. Need double windows. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably mod you later, Zaya, when there's someone annoying and no one else is watching the stream. Alright, sorry about that, Gus. Mod Gus! I'm not gonna, no, Jerry, I'm not gonna mod you because you say too many, like, edgy boy things. Can I get Zaya modded again by spamming? Alright, if Zaya's gonna cry about it. Oh my goodness. Okay. That looks good. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like some roof stuff. But go back, try those neon signs again. I've been a loyal mod for over 14 streams, Rob. I bumped you up. Don't worry. What's the overall progress been for Human Being 30 so far? I have 5 more levels to make and all the cutscenes. So, that's that. You have a good night, Jerry. What sprite are you making now? So I'm making miniature buildings for the roller coaster right now. go. This will all make sense when you watch me put them into the game. For the time being, I'm confused. It's a subterranean bunker. I got a miniature building to show you guys if you know what I mean. Jeez, Danny. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Doug. Do you think you'll get this done before Human Being 3, the Human Being 2 years anniversary? I'm guessing you mean, oh yeah, it'd be Human Being 1's 3-year anniversary happens. Probably not. I don't know. I'm slow. I have a real job now. How am I doing? I hope I didn't just show my Steam key. Yes, the tattoo shelf. Those are a lot of tiles. There's way less than Human Being 2's, technically, 'cause I'm missing so many. Is Rob aware of how blurry the stream is? Excuse me. Is the stream blurry? It's probably because I had to move this thing. Stream. I do a sprite stream sometime if my ADHD didn't make the process an unfocused mess. I mean, this is kind of an unfocused mess, but I'm having fun with it. It kind of looks blurry. It's hard to tell here. It's not blurry for me. Okay, well, then I'm not going to worry about it. I think you just have your settings on wrong. Someone asked me what the worst Hotline Miami 1 and 2 levels are. I mean, Hotline 1, probably the early levels, they're like, yeah. There's not like a particular level that I despise in that game. And the second one, I feel like Takeover's, like, I don't want to call Takeover bad per se, but I don't think it's a strong final level, especially because it's like nowhere near the top. I thought about doing one of those like generic tier list videos with Hotline Miami 2 levels. So yeah, I'd probably say Takeover. Maybe the Pit. I'm not a huge fan of the Pit. Okay. Anyways, so Lego, I got questions for you, Lego. You graduated college, which means you're gonna be in the real world now, unless you go to like more college. So what's your plan, bruh? Oh. I didn't have my opacity right. It was just because I had a gray selected. I'm going to law school for 3+ years. Ah, damn. Ain't nothing wrong with blood money. I like blood money. Sieger is the worst level of all time forever. I guess. I think it's a cool level. I don't have a ton of problems with it. When you're done with Hotline Miami 2, will you make any other level design type content? Most likely. I mean, I'm definitely going to make something in Wrong Engine if Danny ever gets that out. I definitely want to do something with mods like that. Might do Doom, or like something 3D like that. I thought about getting into Fallout mods, just to learn like 3D modeling. But for the past 3 years, having like a project that I'm working on, like since the end of 2016, it's just been my life, and I enjoy it too much. So I'll probably always be a hobbyist modder. I feel Mix on Abyss personally, even though it's not my level. I always kind of forget about that one. It's very boring visually, even though the narrative-wise it's interesting. Yeah. I like seeing all the discussion around it. It makes me want to do that tier list for the levels more. I wouldn't do the tier list for the first game's levels though, they're too boring. Hot and Heavy, S. Golden Truck's up, Vengeance I think, S. Police Station, S, except for the final floor where that cutscenes repeats ad nauseum. Alrighty. Laser tag. Nope. I wish it wouldn't. I wish Google would stay consistent with these. I get that they put the most relevant one closer to like the front, but if it was consistent, I don't know. I think it'd be better. So what does this shit look like? Didn't that tier list include dead mods? Yeah, dead mods and unreleased mods. A tier list for all characters and their abilities in the second game would be okay. Yeah. I love the aesthetic of laser tag. I really like that because, like, so the arcade's gonna have a laser tag in it for Human Being 3, which I think I really like this idea because it's like you're taking an area built for fake combat and using it for real combat, and it's just this ridiculous aesthetic. I don't think I can pull off something like this though. Quite so much. Bet you 10 quid there's a level in the editor named Hotline Christchurch Mosque. Probably not. You got a new comment. I gotta check that out. Grand Theft Auto screenshot. Okay, never mind. When did this come out? 2017? 2016. Alright, I'll say that 10 quid super chat. Bitch. Are you working on a laser tag map right now? Yes. Well, I'm working on the Fun Zone, which is like this big Chuck E. Cheese like thing for Human Being, and there's going to be a laser tag in it. There's a section. There was a Christchurch level that got deleted. Yeah, MA was on there 3 times. Yeah, and it was like, it wasn't even like MA revivals. It was like other MA like versions from the same dude, from Spencer. Can't scare it either. Yeah, that looks bad. Probably shouldn't have it. Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted. Let's see here. Probably be like that. Dude, that must look very sick at the end. Man, everyone got so upset at that tier list. It's just one dude's dumbass opinion. Like, you realize the only reason that guy made that tier list was to shit on Midnight Animal? Like, it wasn't like an actual, like, discussion the man was trying to have. He just wanted to make fun of Midnight Animal. And, like, that's why he put Midnight, or Make Me Real 1 over Midnight, Make Me Real 2. He just threw those in there. Didn't matter to him. He just wanted to make a post saying, I hate Midnight Animal. The stream is helping me not pass out, so thank you, Rob. What? Do you need a doctor, Zaya? Struggling to come up with designs. I like that. Seeing these like arrows. Some crazy complex shit. More offended that it's just totally unnecessary. Yeah, what would, like, when I first saw SIR post it, my first thought was it was gonna be shit. My first thought was that it was gonna be like the mods as in like Hotline Miami campaigns, like Hotline Miami 2. Zaya the Narcoleptic. Okay, yeah, so this is the arcade for Fun Zone. And so you can see this shit unskinned in here. And I'm probably going to keep this just black to save on tiles and hope that the items cover it. I'm trying to think. Gotta like find a cool way to imitate that blacklight look. Oh, that looks trippy. It's fake though. See, that's more like what I've got right now, where it's like the edges are all neon. Probably do something like simple. Yeah, I accidentally hit zoom at one point. I need to take that hotkey off, because now it's gonna zoom in too far. And to zoom in and like you see how the squares are like off, drive me nuts. Just implement a blacklight shader. Duh. Man, there's programmer jokes in the chat now. Human Bean standalone run. After Human Bean. So the idea was after Human Bean 3, by then Wrong End should be out, and I should be able to just port it over or rebuild it. I guess can't port, but I'd rebuild it and add in a bunch of fun stuff, and it would be a quick way to learn GameMaker. I'm not 100% sure that'd be now. Like, I don't know. I think the Human Being series isn't worth spending this many years on. like right now, I'm just operating on the sunk cost fallacy. Arrows. I want something in the center here. Keep looking at reference photos. This is what I do with my time. Is I just look at these and I try to get inspiration. Just that glow I don't think I can get with sprites. Shout out to Danny. Without him I would have been stuck using a caster. Say dawn is another day. Do you, Rob, want to be a game developer? Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think I'd want to be like a AAA developer. Let's go here. Fuck, marry, kill. Probably kill Ninja Girl. She's hot as fuck, but dangerous, and you can't trust her. Probably fuck Alex, cause she's a crazy girl. Like girls who are like legitimately crazy, best in bed. And then marry Corey, cause she's a sweetie pie. I've already used the pig light object. You can't make you can't just make an overlay of a black light, by the way. You have to use math, and like the computer has to like translate colors. Yeah, we all know Alex is lesbian with Corey. That's true. I'm confused as to what is wrong engine, but I'm guessing it ports Hotline Miami 2 into a versatile and stable engine. Not quite. Essentially, since we never got the Hotline Miami 2 code, Danny Judas is taking the first game's code and doing his damnedest to make it as close to the second game as possible, and then putting a ton of tools into GameMaker that make it easier to essentially mod Hotline Miami 1. And because every mod right now pretty much starts from scratch unless you take the beta code from Mina Animal. And so this would be just a really good jumping off point. All the technical shit is out of the way, but you're still gonna have to know code if you want to implement new stuff. But the way GameMaker is pretty easy. If you just want to throw in some new characters and weapons and levels, like it wouldn't be that hard. That's my understanding of it, at least. Danny, what a mad lad. I know, Danny's a beautiful man. Working hard. So let's say we're making a campaign that uses some music. Should we first take permission from the owners or give them a credit in our campaign? Would it be a problem? I'm of the perspective that I'm of the perspective that you don't like for teeny little Hotline mods, just use the music. It's fine. Credit them, of course. But it's not okay. You're distributing the music file, but the music file is a conversion to OGG, which you can't just play, and it's in a patch WAD. So to get that music file out, you would have to download the WAD Explorer, like data mine, which is a pain in the ass, or I guess you wouldn't have to data mine, but you'd have to take the music file that you were given from this mod. You have to open it up in the WAD Explorer, figure out which file replaces which, because the names aren't changed. They're set to the Hotline Miami 2 name files. So you essentially have to blindly guess out of 50 which one it is. And then you have to take that OGG file and convert it back to MP3 or whatever. It's not worth it. It's the most inconvenient way to pirate music. And especially when it's usually a rip of what they found off YouTube or SoundCloud. So to accuse you of music like file distribution is just someone being an asshole and vindictive for no reason. Hotline Miami modding is incredibly small. I think he'd be fine. The only person who got in trouble with it was Matt because he was the biggest, and the dude backed off immediately. But I know other people have different opinions. Damn, there's some really cool laser tag places. No, I've never been to a place that's like this involved. Where's the lizard one? Yeah, cough. Yeah, Rob, do you recommend using Bird or you'll get burned? Yeah, maybe not use Jasper Burn. Maybe not use him. Okay, this is the kind that I'm used to. These like weird things. It's not as in depth. Yeah, this is cool as fuck looking. The real Blood Dragon experience, yeah. Like this has got like multiple stories. Genius level laser tag. 200 IQ laser tag. This is the one that I got the carpet design. Right here. Get really vibrant yellow or orange. Such a bizarre orange. Dude, this is fun to do. You just steal it from the image itself. Guess I have to put it over here because I don't want this thing permanently on my... Where's my thing? Underrated. Unrelated, but goddamn, I'm looking forward to E3. What's gonna be at E3? If the same laser tag place I went to is still somehow open, I'm gonna go there. I can drive. Okay. You can usually find pretty good alternatives to bigger synthwave artists anyways. Yeah, if you're using like Pert and Carpenter Brut, you're not digging hard enough. There's plenty of good shit that's underground. Okie dokie. So, what else can I steal from you? I like that color. Think of an arrow. What would look good? Shout out to my boy Bezos. Yeah. What else can I steal from you? Calling me, but it's royalty-free EDM music. Yeah, you don't have to use royalty-free per se. I want it. Royalty-free usually means garbage. I don't like this at all. Yeah, piss. What's up, guys? I've been thinking about using more post-rock in my mod. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd watch out for lyrics. Because on repeat, lyrics can get hard. Or lyrics can get annoying. I'll never forget playing Make Me Real 1 and getting stuck on like the last level and that health slug be like, it's not in our hearts. Just kept playing ad nauseum. It drove me nuts. Alrighty. Like some space age design. How it makes royalty-free music? That's interesting. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe that'll be fine looking. Maybe. Need more ridiculous colors. This kid straight up got an M16. What the hell? Embrace the early sci-fi aesthetic and go for maximum cheese factor. You said this Saturday you were gonna do a pro Hotline Miami 2 stream. Yeah, let's see here. You said this Saturday you were going on a pro Hotline Miami 2 stream. Do you want me to get Civi's weird strainer helmet thing he has in his head in video? Yeah, what is that? What's the story behind that? Honestly, I should probably be practicing for that stream so it's not just Rob embarrasses himself on stream by dying a ton of times. Am I streaming properly? Yeah, the whole thing is like, to me, Hotline Miami is about dying. So I don't feel bad when I die a bunch. Although it can look bad on stream. Let's see here. I almost want to just leave it. Leave it at this. And just say fuck it. Or make the whole thing light blue. Nah, that looks bad. Can you just get like a stripe? Alright. We're going with this. It's the last thing I'm gonna say on the subject, young man. Or I can make the colors like that. think it's gonna be green and orange. Green versus orange. You're supposed to learn from your deaths, lmao. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you get off-screened, you should be like, what did I do wrong to get off-screened? Not, what the fuck is this game? It's so bullshit. I'm the best player ever. There's no way I could have died without being wronged. What is it called? B. If you notice, GIMP fucking puts it all upside down. Like, Z is at the top, A is at the bottom. It kind of annoys me, but at the same time I'm used to it now, so I can't change it if there's a way. Can we make sampling Rob's Scream a standalone mod tradition? Yeah, I would like that. My Scream is in Make Me Real. I still deserve, or you still deserve to get a stream from me for that. I have some high praise for Make Me Real 1 and 2, mostly because it's the only mod that made release. And it's because you weren't over ambitious. You designed something, you set a goal, and you went with it, and you didn't get bogged down with a bunch of dumb ideas that every other mod seems to get bogged down with. Don't know what I'm doing with that. Spread myself thin too sure. Yeah, I think another thing, and there's another reason I don't want to do standalone, is I think the era of one-man bands like smashing through and creating your own hotline mod is not healthy or a good idea or productive. I think we need to all cut like a number of the like good creators. Like I would love me, Mac, and like maybe Danny like get together and really work on a single vision. I think you'd have a much higher success rate and faster releases that way. Should I leave it like that, or should it just be a single? It should be like that. I like that better. So do I want it still this? I think it'd be okay. And the last one is going to be totally different. So how's that look? I'm just going to save it to the straight human being folder, because I've already got that replaced by something else. Guess that's one thing too long. Why is there weeb speaking? Ah, it's not home anymore. I think those shouldn't be that color. This is going to be like the ribbons that for the roller coaster that like form the line. I think green works. I'm gonna leave those dots. Dude, I wish I could come up with a joke like that. Let's see here. I'm missing context. So Sotaf is really called Fortis Fortuna Avudat Adi. Okay, how do you say it? Aduevit, the real killer simulator. Man, I can't wait to stream that and just laugh at it still. Real cringe hours. Also, should that be green? I think that'll look fine. It's green. I have yet to play it myself. It's still on my desktop. You talking about the Sotaf demo? It's like a real John Wick fan game now. Robbie said earlier wanted to try to design game design stuff with 3D modeling, and I think Source would be a good option. Source is pretty old though. I think if I was gonna learn an engine, I'd want to learn like Unity. Alright, see you, Zindy. I'm about to head out. Okay, so we got those done. So gotta blow my nose again. I'm gonna keep this though, because I got one more thing to do. Furniture at home. There we go. So these are going to be like the corners for these. Although, No. Still pretty insane that Apex is on Source. Yeah, but it's like heavily modified. Source 2 will happen when the Epic Launcher gains critical mass. They've been saying XYZ Steam thing will happen when something else. Steam doesn't give a shit. They think they're untouchable. And I think within the next 5 to 6 years, they're going to literally learn that they're not. Most people are pretty disillusioned with Valve by now. And that, because like for a while, the general consensus was like, these guys can do no wrong. And if they're taking a while, it's because they have a master plan. And then things just continue to never get released. And you know, when something does come out from Valve, it's usually pretty good. Save for that shitty card game that they released. Apparently that's dead. But yeah, I personally think Valve might be past its prime at this point. I think they've lost a lot of people. Anyone that, like anyone else there is just not used to releasing stuff. It's a bit ridiculous. It's from what I've from all the like horror stories and former employees and all that other stuff. Yeah, but good job on Apex. Then Mark Laidlaw and Let Valve is kind of very slow Titanic. Yeah, like all the former guys that were like big Valve dudes who are leaving, like I think that's a sign that things aren't, you know, going great, you know, trouble in paradise. Usually I have like a separate Usually I have a separate like workshop space to operate. I'm being kind of lazy right now, not making it. If I need any more space than this, I definitely will. Just create one. It doesn't take any time. I mean, I'm kind of happy. Like, Half-Life was never gonna happen. Like, Half-Life 3 was never gonna happen at this point. Like, it was. They tried to make it happen for a while, but by now it's over. It's not gonna happen. At least not Half-Life 3. So I'm kind of glad. I'm very glad that we got to hear the end of the story. And it also kind of put into perspective, like, there's no real good way to end the Half-Life story. It really is like this unstoppable, super advanced Dyson sphere having aliens have decided to take us over, and resistance is essentially futile. You know, we kind of knew that from the beginning, but now they've confirmed it. The Knuckles look nice. Yeah, like they want to be like this hardware company. They don't want to be a games company anymore. So it's Half-Life and Portal in the same. Yes, they are. It was very much so confirmed to the end of episode 2. And then there's also an Easter egg in Portal 2 that shows it. That's how I want them to look. But yeah, just the lack of Valve doing anything, I think, has disillusioned a lot of people, justifiably, including me. They're starting to get out of touch. And just look at them not compete with the Epic Game Store at all. They complained a little bit about it at first, but they've done nothing to actually address it. 30% is highway robbery. I don't know why Valve is releasing a $1,000 VR headset when Oculus is doing stuff around 400. Yeah, exactly. And they don't have their own, like, games for it. Honestly, I want a Left 4 Dead treat. The devs that made Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are doing their own spiritual successor, literally called, like, Back 4 Blood. Like, I don't think you could get more Left 4 Dead 3 than that. So we are getting that. Hopefully it's good. Their last game sucked, so who knows. Just gonna let that sit there. Alrighty. Well, that marks... That's a good number of things done. And I got 20 minutes before dinner, so I think I'm going to take a shower because I've been sitting here all dirty all day. Appreciate you guys watching this. This went well. This was fun. I had fun talking to you guys while spriting. I don't know if I'd been more or less distracted. I'd probably been more distracted because I probably would have found some YouTube video about like World War II history or something. Because that's what happened yesterday. So thanks guys for watching. I'll probably do this again next week or so. This went really well, and I'll talk to you guys later.